Hello, I'm Pintun from OdishaTV.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. Centre ignores Odisha once again after it announces drought assistance for Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, draws criticism from ruling BJP. Navin tells DMs to be extra careful on distribution of ration card under the National Food Security Act. Bowing to pressure from various political parties over her name in NFSA beneficiaries list, CMC Mayor Anita Behera quits. With an aim to extend rural connectivity in backward tribal districts and Maoist-affected areas of Odisha, 30 more buses to ply under Biju Gaon Gadi Yojana. And good news for animal lovers as Nandankanan Zoological Park opens house for nocturnal animals for public on the occasion of its 56th Foundation Day on Tuesday. Now the details. Even though the centre on Tuesday approved a relief package of rupees 5,083 crore for Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, which declared drought in 48 districts due to deficit monsoon rainfall this year, no assistance was declared for Odisha, which is also grappling with a severe drought. Earlier, a 10-member interministerial team from the centre had declared Odisha as drought hit and submitted its report on December 19. However, there were no discussions about providing assistance to Odisha at the high-level committee headed by Home Minister Rajnath Singh in New Delhi on Tuesday. As per the report of the State Agriculture Department, 49,304 hectares of paddy and 21,743 hectares of non-paddy crops have been damaged due to erratic monsoon. Notably, the Odisha government had submitted a memorandum seeking an interim assistance of rupees 1,687.561 crore and later submitted another memorandum seeking additional assistance of rupees 511.507 crore to mitigate the drought situation in the state. However, the meeting decided to provide an assistance of rupees 3,050 crore to Maharashtra and rupees 2,033 crore to Madhya Pradesh from the National Disaster Relief Fund NDRF without any discussion about Odisha. Among others, Agriculture Minister Radha Mohan Singh, Minister of State for Finance Jayant Sinha, Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog Arvind Pangaria, Union Home Secretary Rajiv Mersi and senior officers of the Ministries of Home, Finance and Agriculture were present during the meeting. The murder of Badapada Panchayat Sarpanch Jairam Khara by Maoists took a new twist after people of the Panchayat alleged Khara was murdered by some people of Bangurupada over a land dispute. As many as 1,000 locals of Badapada Panchayat on Tuesday met the Malkangiri collector and superintendent of police and drew their attention into the heinous crime. They also demanded a thorough probe into the matter and stringent action against the culprits. In their complaint, the villagers alleged that 25 acres of land of Khara was encroached by some locals of Bangurupada village and Khara was protesting against this. In a fit of anger, the villagers of Bangurupada village had killed Khara, the locals alleged. Notably, Jairam Khara, Sarpanch of Badapada Panchayat in the district, was killed by some miscreants on December 25 night. More than 10 armed ultras barged into Khara's house, hit him on his head with a stick before slitting his throat with a sharp weapon. The incident occurred at a place quite close to a BSF camp.
जयराम करा सरपंच को माओवादी नारे धमक दे गाँव विरोधी माने ताकू हत्या कर जो दिन बड़ दिन थिला से 25 तारीख दिन रे जमी पाई झगड़ा जाटी 25 दिन नहीं नथिला एफआईआर देइतिले तेनो करी से मानन को गिरफ्त करबा पई हमें दाबी करबा को आसी
जे बड़पदर पंचायत लोक मान जो दाबी आज उपस्थापन करचंती तार यथार्थता अछि जदि अति शीघ्र हत्याकारी को गिरफ्त करा न जाए ताल आगामी दिन रे जिला कांग्रेस कमिटी मालकानगिरी जिला बंद डाकरा दबा को केबे हेले पछगुंचा दब नाही.
Expressing serious concern over alleged irregularities in ration card distribution under the National Food Security Act (NFSA), Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on Tuesday asked district collectors to keep a hawk eye on the process. Raising the ration card issue during a review meeting of various schemes with collectors via video conference, Patnaik ordered the DMs to look after the rights of poor. Any such irregularities cannot be tolerated, the CM told the collectors, asking them to complete the distribution of cards by December 31. This apart, it has been decided in the meeting that 58 Ahar centers should be opened in 50 civic bodies of different districts by end of February 2016. The meeting was attended by Urban Development Minister Puspendra Singh Deo, Panchayati Raj Minister Arun Sahu and Food Minister Sanjay Das Burma along with Chief Secretary AP Padi.
वर्तमान पर्यंत 12टी जिल्ला रे बंटन प्रक्रिया कार्ड बंटन प्रक्रिया वर्तमान किछि परिमाण रे पछैछि ताको किभଳି भाबरे तुरंत से कार्ड गुटिका बंटन हबो एवं योग्य हिताधिकारी किभଳି भाबरे पाइबे जो गुटिका डिसलोकेशन हेछि एवं जो मानकर अयोग्य हिताधिकारी पाई जाइछन्ति तांकर किभଳି भाबरे कटिबो ता उपरे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री गुरुत्वारोप करछन्ति।
अर्बन डिपार्टमेंट रो आहार को अब एक्सटेंड करिया पे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री सब जिला को एक्सटेंड करिया पे टार्गेट देइथिले। प्राय जिला प्राय 25 जिला तार सोसाइटी फॉर्मेशन करि सारलेनी एवं तांकर पार्टनर खोजी सारलेनी जो मान संगे मिसी से माने करिवे एवं या भितरे फेब्रुआरी मास भितरे आमे तार जहाँ आनुषंगिक व्यवस्था अच्छी तार रैम्प तैयारी करिबा तार शेड तैयारी करिबा ए सब व्यवस्था पानी वाटर सप्लाई करिबा फेब्रुआरी मास भितरे आमे सारिबो।
Bowing to pressure from various political parties over her name figuring in the list of beneficiaries under the National Food Security Act NFSA, Cuttack Municipal Corporation Mayor Anita Behra on Tuesday tendered her resignation both as mayor and as a corporator. She announced her resignation at a press meet in the presence of Cuttack's three MLAs, Prabhat Biswal, Debasis Samantrae and Chandrasarathi Behra in Bhubaneswar. Soon after Prabhat Behra announced her resignation, an embarrassed government cracked the whip on officials, suspending CMC community officer Arghya Pratap Mahanti and teacher of Municipality High School Saroj Pratap. That was not all. In a video conferencing with collectors, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik reiterated his earlier directive to them to revisit the NFSA beneficiary list and correct irregularities. Food and Consumer Affairs Minister Sanjay Das Burma revealed. BJP welcomed Behra's resignation. Meanwhile, Congress termed Behra's ouster as a forced resignation. Earlier in the day, both Congress and BJP staged protests in the city demanding strict action against erring mayor.
एवं आम दलर सभापति मान्यवर मुख्यमंत्री उपरको जो आंगुठी उठी ताकर सम्मान रखा ए दलर सम्मान रखा मो निज स्व इच्छा मो दलर सम्मान रखा मु आज रिजाइन देउछि मेयर पदवी एवं कॉर्पोरेटर पदवी
खाली मेयर इस्तीफा दे देलु नैतिक दृष्टि दलर भाववृत्ति रक्षा करने एत लोक पेट भर्ती हम ना जो माने सबू रेशन कार्ड निज नारे बर्तमान करे नहीं छंदी से माने को सामना को आनिया पड़िबो एवं जो माने हकदार छंदी हिताधिकारी जो पाइबा उचित तांको बर्तमान चयन प्रक्रिया संशोधन करी तांको रेशन कार्ड दिया जिबा उचित।
9 BJD councillors of Keonjhar municipality may have to pay heavy price for violating party whip by voting in favor of a no confidence motion against municipality chairperson, as the ruling regional party is considering to file petition before the State Election Commission to disqualify the elected members by anti-defection law. On the other hand, the councillors have threatened to seek legal assistance as they had already resigned from the party earlier. Notably, the BJD had suffered a huge embarrassment in Keonjhar civic body when 9 of its party councillors voted against its chairperson Meena Maji, even as the party had issued a whip on December 27, asking them to remain absent in the no trust motion meeting. 15 of the 21 councillors went against Maji, out of which 9 from BJD and 6 from the Congress party.
जेतेबेले 28 तारीख हला ता पूर्वरु एक्टा इनफोर्स थिला गवर्नर को एसेंट ही एक्ट तयारी सरी थिला तेणु जहाँ नियम अच्छी से नियम भितर पदक्षेप ग्रहण करा इलेक्शन कमिशनर तार निष्पत्ति नेबे तेणु इलेक्शन कमिशनर पाखे गला से निष्पत्ति इलेक्शन कमिशनर नेबे।
आम गत जनवरी 2015 रु राज्य सभापति और मुख्यमंत्री को मेल फैक्स माध्यम आम इस्तीफा पत्र प्रदान कर सारी आम सदस्य पद रद्द करने गले 9 जन काउंसिलर कोर्टर आश्रय नबू।
The BJP on Tuesday demanded CBI probe into the huge scam in the Odisha Knowledge Corporation Limited. Briefing newsmen in Bhubaneswar, BJP leader Samir Mohanty said, though the centre had sanctioned rupees 200 crore to OKCL under Rashtriya Madhyamika Shiksha Abhiyan, the latter has misutilized the fund. However, there were no comments either by any official of the Higher Education Department or any BJD leader on this issue, reports said. It may be recalled that the OKCL was established in 2011 as a joint venture promoted by the State Higher Education Department and Maharashtra Knowledge Corporation Limited, Pune, to create new paradigm in education and development through universalization and integration of information technology in teaching, learning and educational management process in particular and socio-economic transformative processes in general. OKCL launched its flagship IT literacy course, Odisha State Certificate in Information Technology, in 2011. The corporation at present has 200 authorized learning centers that offer various courses and examination preparation series to ambitious learners. Even as the state government has completed the provisional admission of 124 students of Sardar Raja Medical College few days back, as per the directive of the Odisha High Court, students of IMSAR at Burla denied entry of the Jaring-based medical college students into their institution for document verification for the third consecutive day on Tuesday. Over 100 students of IMSAR locked up main gate of their institution and staged a sit-in in front of it, thus not allowing the Sardar Raja medicos for reporting who have been previously selected for admission in the college. The sloganeering students demanded the state government must wait for the final hearing of the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, some VIMSAR students met Health Minister Atanu Sabyasachi Naik during the latter's visit to the city and apprised him about their protest. The minister reportedly assured them to look into the issue. In a shocking incident, the caretaker of a de-addiction center at Naharkanta on the outskirts of the city was found murdered on Tuesday. Soon after the news spread, about 36 of the 45 inmates have fled the center, police said. Eyewitnesses said Sumit Ranjan Behra, caretaker of Prayas de-addiction center, was found lying in a room with hands and legs tied. Other inmates of the center said Behra had slept with the inmates who fled later after dinner last night. After being informed about the incident, police have begun investigation. The matter, meanwhile, took a new turn after another inmate informed police that those who have fled the center had a scuffle with Behra in the morning regarding their prolonged stay at the center. Police sources said the detained inmates will be interrogated to know about the behavior of the inmates who have fled the center after the incident this morning. The first phase of underwater scanning of Hirakud Dam, the multipurpose river valley project built immediately after India's independence, was completed recently. Scanning of the upstream face of the dam to assess the condition of cracks in it, which began on December 7, was completed on Saturday, an official said. Superintendent Engineer of the Hirakud Dam project, R.K. Panda, said the power dam would be scanned in the second phase, which will begin on January 25 next year. The three-member team of CSMRS included Divisional Head of the Engineering Geophysics Department Alex Varghese and scientists Birendra Pratap and Shiv Charan. Decision on the treatment of the cracks will be taken after analysis report on the condition of the cracks is received, Panda added. Some wide and fine cracks were found at concrete portion of spillway of the dam before 1990s. The Hirakud Dam Cracks Review Panel and Dam Safety Review Panel had suggested for the treatment of the wide cracks, sources said. Subsequently, the wide cracks were treated in the 1990s. However, the fine cracks had not been treated at that time. The state government is shortly going to constitute a law commission which will examine all existing laws and suggest modifications if necessary, informed Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik at the 44th annual conference of the All Odisha Lawyers Association in Bhubaneswar on Tuesday. While addressing the conference, Patnaik urged young lawyers to play a significant role in nation building. Supreme Court Judge Justice Deepak Misra inaugurated the conference, where the Law Minister Arun Sahu and many dignitaries of the legal fraternity were also present.
The state government will soon constitute a law commission to examine all the existing laws and suggest modifications if necessary.
With an aim to further extend rural connectivity in backward tribal districts and Maoist affected areas of Odisha, the state government has decided to apply 30 more buses under the Biju Gaon Gadi Yojana in the second phase. Informing this to the media on Tuesday, former Director General of Police and Chairman and Managing Director of Odisha State Road Transport Corporation, Sanjeev Marik, said the state government has sanctioned Rs 21 crore for these 30 new buses, which will ply in 28 routes in Sundargarh, Devgarh, Gajapati and Nuapada districts. The Chief Minister will flag off the new buses on December 31, the DGP added. Under the scheme, an operator running buses on these routes will get benefits of exemption of road tax and permit fee from the state government for a maximum period of 5 years from the date of issuance of the first permit under the scheme. The beneficiary can also avail loan for purchasing vehicles from bank or financial institutions with loan repayment period of more than 5 years. But the benefits under the scheme can be availed for a maximum period of 5 years, OSRTC sources said. In a bid to avoid any untoward situation during New Year celebration, the Commissionerate Police has tightened security across the city. It has been decided to deploy 15 platoons of police at various vulnerable points in Bhubaneswar. DCP Satyabrat Bhoi said, adding that the security forces will also have a close watch on any suspicious activities for which checkposts will be set up at the sensitive traffic points. The police will also have a close vigil on various cultural programs during Zero Night celebration at different hotels and clubs. The hotels will be allowed to celebrate the New Year till 12 midnight, while music can be played outside till 10 p.m. The night patrolling will be intensified, the DCP added. Stern action will be taken against drunken drivers on the same night, Voi added. A house for nocturnal animals was opened at the Nandankanan Zoological Park on the outskirts of Bhubaneswar on the occasion of its 56th Foundation Day on Tuesday. Inaugurating the new nocturnal house, Forest and Environment Minister Bikram Kesari Aruk thanked zoo officials and staff for the noble initiative. The new house, built at a cost of Rs 80 lakh, would house 12 nocturnal species, the minister added. The number of visitors to the zoo, which was about 19 lakh during 2014-15, is expected to rise further to about 30 lakh during 2015-16, he added. He advised the zoo staff to take proper care of the tourists and extend them warm hospitality. Principal Secretary Forest and Environment Suresh Chandra Mahapatra thanked the zoo staff for proper maintenance of the zoo and assured them that his department would take steps to solve their problems very soon.
एक कुंभीर एनक्लोजर एठी प्रतिष्ठा करा जिवो एवं चेन्नई रु काइमेन कुंभीर विदेशी कुंभीर आनी एठी रखा जिवार व्यवस्था हिची.
Before wrapping up, the headlines once again. Centre ignores Odisha once again after it announces drought assistance for Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, draws criticism from ruling BJD. Navin tells DMs to be extra careful on distribution of ration card under the National Food Security Act. Bowing to pressure from various political parties over her name in NFS beneficiaries list, CMC Mayor Anita Behera quits. With an aim to extend rural connectivity in backward tribal districts and Maoist-affected areas of Odisha, 30 more buses to ply under Biju Gaon Gadi Yojana. And good news for animal lovers as Nandankanan Zoological Park opens house for nocturnal animals for public on the occasion of its 56th Foundation Day on Tuesday. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.